Welcome to Power Yoga. My name is Ashley, and we are going to get started. So all you got to do from here is sit back in child's pose. So sitting on the heels, knees about hip distance, extend those arms, forehead rests down on the floor, and connecting what is sometimes referred to as your third eye towards the mat. We might be a little bit playful today here, just because it's just us. So tuning into our breath, our emotions, and feeling free to let go today. Feel free to express whatever it is comes up or comes out. If that means breaking into interpretive dance, that might be it. If it means coming down to this pose again in the middle of a series, that also might be it. So take deeper breaths in and out through the nose, feeling your belly rise and fall. And simply walk those hands over to the right side off of the mat so you get this long stretch to the side of the body. And your forehead might not come all the way to the floor, but headed that direction. And walk your hands to the other side. And then back to the center. Reaching forward, shift your weight forward and walk the hands back. Stomp, stomp. Knees underneath the shoulder, sure. And wrists underneath the hips, or vice versa. Let's arch the back, look up. Round the back and look down. Tuck the chin, belly up and in. And do that back and forth. Feel the spine, the muscles that wrap around the spine start to come alive. And it doesn't have to be a certain breath pattern. You can exhale on the cat or cow. And from here, changing it up to sort of organic movement. So adding some hip sway, some fingertips, some arm expansions. You can go as big or as small as you'd like. Just making sure that we're pretty much anchored on the hands and the knees. Want to add a few push-ups? Cool. Getting ready for Chaturanga? Cool. And we wiggle it out. Good. Okay, let's come back to just normal, neutral, less crazy. Yeah, a little stretch of the wrists. Okay, take the hands forward in front of the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees and press the hips back. Downward facing dog. Pedal the feet just for a moment. So we're not in our first down dog ever for too long. Walk those feet forward. Step, 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 little steps. Feet hip distance. Bend the knees deeper. You know this. Grab the elbows. And sway from side to side. This is our initial release, relax, let go, let the head hang heavy. Good, and release the hands down to the floor. Bend the knees and roll yourself up to a standing pose. Let's heel toe those feet together. Doing a Tai Chi movement here, one of our warm-ups. You take that right hand just above the head. Feel the seventh chakra. Can you feel it? It's kind of whitish purple right here. And take the other hand next to the shoulders. Yes, up, down. Palm faces down. Heart chakra, it's green. The Anahata chakra, there we go. Now flip that top hand as you, well, inhale. Exhale, press the hands apart and lift onto the tippy toes. There we go. It's called Tiger Touches Sky. Yep. Hands go to shoulders, palms down, elbows, shoulder height. Exhale, descend. Okay, we'll try that again. Inhale, hand above the head, other hand to the heart. Take a deep breath in. Flip the top hand, exhale, press away, lift to the tippy toes. Find a single point to gaze at. Hold it, hands to shoulders, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Good. Again, deep breath in, hands, head, heart. Exhale, press away, lift. Squeeze the legs together. Hands to shoulders, inhale. Taller, exhale, lower. One more time, get those calves activated. Deep breath. Exhale, press, lift. Finish the exhale. Hands to shoulders, ooh, ballerina style. Exhale, lower down. Hands down, heels down. Step to the top of the mat, palms forward. Reach up, inhale. Let's move on from here. Exhale, open those arms, dive down, forward fold. Sun salutation. Half lift, inhale. Look forward beyond the mat, hands on the shins of the floor. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back. I like to step back to start with. Plank pose. Pause in plank pose. Remember what we did a couple weeks ago? Sure, maybe not. And press into the hands, tuck the chin, lift the hips, and slowly roll back to downward facing dog. Oh boy, the rolls. Yes, yes. So we'll do this 3 times just to really activate our body and get us heated up. So lift those heels in down dog, heels up, tailbone up high. Try to press the chest towards the thighs. Firm through the fingertips, tuck the chin. And then draw the belly in and start to roll your way forward into plank pose again. Shifting forward, taking your time, feeling that core element activate all the muscles. We find that high plank, spread through the shoulders, press through the hands, hold it. Shift a little more forward, taking the shoulders over the fingertips. And allow those hips to descend. You're still floating on top of the toes. Hips come down, but strong in the arms and shoulders. Now roll the shoulders back. Nice little up dog, floating on the toes. And then the getting back part. Look down. We reverse that. Press into the hands. Cave the shoulders forward like a cobra snake. And rise to the occasion as we slowly make our way to down dog. So we're doing that 3 times. So that's it, I promise, for now. When you get to down dog, heels come down towards the floor. Feels like a release. Almost. Let's do it again. Heels rise, tuck the chin. Lift the tailbone, belly up and in. Slow 10 count or so. Coming forward to plank pose. Okay, not quite 10 counts, but slow as we can. Hips lower. Keep a little bend in the elbows or pointed to the back of the room. Shoulders roll back. Gaze forward, up dog on the toes. Reverse it, look down. Press, lift, squeeze. We can pause at any moment and be okay. I know the hands and wrists are feeling it now. We'll do 1 more. So once you're back in down dog, pause. Press the weight more into the feet and the heels. We've got 1 more time. Now we lift the heels. Last time, I promise. Tuck the chin, belly up and in. Roll forward like someone's rolling a quarter down your back or up your back to the neck. Hold it in plank pose, so no lowering of the hips. Yet. Elbows hugging, tricep push-up. Let me slow this one down. Upward dog, and you can flatten the feet. Down dog, look down, slowly roll back. It's a slow process. Take a few more breaths to get there. No need to hurry or rush. And by now, if you're anything like me, your wrists are a little bit numb. So So let's take those knees down. After you're in down dog, take the knees down. Sit back on tucked toes on the heels and just give your wrists a little shake. Yeah, roll them. Patty cake, roll it and spread it. Ow. Thumbs back, wrists, okay. Just a little break for the hands. We'll get off the hands. But first we have to come back to down dog to get off the hands. Okay? Off the hands, bend the knees, look forward, step to the top of the mat in your forward fold. Take those feet about hip distance apart or so. Lengthen through the back, take that deep breath in. Now slide the hands underneath the feet, stepping on the palms, a little wrist release. Bend the elbows and pull down. Good, release the hands. And roll yourself to standing, bending those knees so you can walk the hands up the legs. Feet together. Yeah. Now we're gonna get kind of warrior-like here. So as we reach up, lift your left leg rises, left knee. I want the right leg first because it's gonna be grounded. So left knee up, flex the foot. Turn the palms so they're facing away, an external rotation, which is different than what we do in yoga usually. Now bend the knee a little bit. Make a little ninja style. Ready? Yeah. Here we go. Kick it. Now flow back to warrior three. Step back into your lunge, crescent lunge. Going to push away all the negativity and such. Reach up. Push down as you exhale, bending that back knee to almost touch the floor. Inhale, pull up. So we're adding more Tai Chi and Qigong here. Exhale, press forward. Lean forward, keeping the knee behind the toes though. Pull it back. Exhale, push down. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, push forward, squeeze it like you mean it. Inhale, pull in. And down. Lift. And forward. Pull in, one more time down. This time place the knee on the ground. Flatten that back foot. Yeah, knee pops always. You might inch the front foot forward or lean forward or back foot farther back. Feel the hip flexor. Reach up. Connect those hands. Reach back. And then take those hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Press down. Heel toe the right foot out to the side, the outside just a little bit. So as you come forward, hands behind the back, right shoulder to right knee. Create some space there. You might make a kickstand with that back leg. That's cool. Okay, rising back up, lift and inhale. Release the hands. Take your hands on your hips. Heel toe the front foot back to the center-ish. Tuck the back toes under. Here we go. Rise up. Slow. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Reach up. Push down. Just a little bend in the back knee. Inhale, lift up. Push forward. Stay here. All the way. Open those arms, lift and take off. Back leg lifts. I don't have it in me, I don't think, for that T shape, so up a little higher, that's cool. Now reach forward. Reaching for your goals and your dreams. No, I don't have any of those. We're just reaching forward because it makes it more challenging. More leverage. Okay, stand up, lift that knee high, where we came from. Yeah, exactly. We're getting there. Lift higher. Open the hands. Give a little of this. Point the toes. Yes, there's a little kick. We're going to do that. but it's a double kick. Hop-lammo. There you go. Or it's a step, 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 step. Okay, now reach up, flex that left foot. Balance. Now open those arms and extend that right foot back. Heading into a lunge, bend that left knee, step back. Other side, reach up. Push down, bend the back knee, almost to the floor. Pull up, hands to shoulders. Forward exhale, press through the back heel so you keep the front knee behind the toes. Inhale, pull it. Exhale, active press down. Like create a vacuum as you exhale. Every ounce of air out forward. Each inhale to soft release. Exhale, strong. Like face yoga too, to give it a little, or soften, you know, that's cool. Now place the knee on the floor. Flatten the foot. Lower abs inward. Feel that front of the back leg. Reach up. Connect the hands. Reach the thumbs back. Low kneeling lunge. Palms press. Good smiles. Yeah. Okay, release the hands, take them behind your back. Interlace the fingers. You might shift back a little bit. Heel toe the foot, front foot out to the side, closer to the edge, just a bit. Left shoulder towards left knee. Dive it forward, getting into the hips. Not actually diving, but if you have to swim or wave around a little bit, that works. Adjust that back foot as needed. You might have to tilt to the side or kickstand the leg to the side if it's comfortable. Okay, rise back up, lift up, reach up, adjust the feet again so they're back to where they were. Tuck the back toes under. A slow lift of the knee. Yep. Hands down just once. Push down. Inhale, hands to shoulders. Palms press forward. Exhale. Hold that front leg. Exhale, swim. Take off. Open up the arms. Lift the back leg. Warrior 3. How's that base leg doing? Not bad. I'm feeling things. Yeah, that's where it's this hip. That's what's the stabilizing here. Reach forward. The added humidity definitely adds to potential sweat factor. I'm feeling it. I didn't turn the heat up, but it's more humid outside, so we'll feel that in here too. Stand up, lift that right knee. Ready for the hands out. Got your little crane style, crane kick. Ha-cha! Not pretty. Wait, let me see. Let me try a pretty one. There we go. Done. Now the video has proof that I can actually do it. Where's this water? It's warm in here. Okay, we're on to our more badass warrior stuff. Not too bad though, but more of the external rotation. This was our internal or forward-facing hip rotation. We now have a second series that includes external rotation. So we'll start from the top, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Diving down. Lengthen in that half lift, inhale. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Take a deep breath, shifting forward. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows bend, 90 degrees or so. Lift that heart up, dog. And we'll just do an exhale to get to downward facing dog. Just still using those same muscles we used when we went slowly. Lift the right leg up behind you. Bend the knee, open up in that hip a little bit. Okay, a lot of it, as much as you can. Lifting that knee, taking it high. Then lift the left heel off the ground and shift your weight forward into plank pose. We're doing a bridge pose or plank bridge pose, side plank bridge. Right foot goes behind you, left hand stays down. Pick up that right hand, straight up or forward, placing the right foot on the ground with a bent knee. Okay, undo that. Look down to where the hand goes. Lower the hips just a little to help you get there. Hand goes down, pick up the right foot. Back to single leg down dog. Keeping the hips neutral and facing forward. Now step that right foot between the hands. Exhale. Back heel will spin down to the floor. Warrior stance. Rise up for a quick warrior one. And we'll open to a full external open warrior two. Right hand forward, left hand back. And pause, breathe, feel it. Make fists with the hands. You can actually take your thumb and then wrap your forefingers around and press outward. What kind of characters do this? Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle power or something? Power Rangers, sure, there we go. The force of the ring. We've got it. And we bend a little deeper. Heels press a little deeper too. So instead of lifting, heels down, squeeze them together. And so everything we're fighting for, keep it in the fists of your hands. This is where we learn to let go. Imagine glitter and just poof. Do it, poof. Let it go. All the stuff. Hands open. There we go. Fingers wiggle. Spirit fingers. Flip that right palm, reverse warrior. Keep that right knee bent deep. Look up. Now straighten that front leg for a moment because I need it. So straighten the leg. Exhale, lower back down. Hands back to, let's go, little jazz fingers. We're going to bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Wrap the right arm above the left arm. Right arm above the left. Eagle arms. Why? Because we can. Lower, bend that right knee a little deeper. Now lift the arms, press them up and away from you. And then release the arms, reach out, back to warrior two. Straighten the leg. Back foot comes in a couple inches. Reach forward with that right hand, place it down the leg. Left arm reaches up, pressing the upper body in line with that. The legs, both legs, middle of the mat. Triangle. Good, then look down. Shift your weight forward, finding, it's not too long, we won't hold too long, but reach forward, lift the back leg, half moon. Then the transition, you can point the toes, the left toes, lift the right hand off the ground, sweep your hands to standing, lift up, straight up, lift that left knee. Hands out, karate chop. Ow, my back. And we're back down. Good job. I'm just gonna bring in that little element of kicking every so often because fun. Palms forward. I know. Oh, yep. There we go. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Back to plank pose. Going through that vinyasa, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, heart opens, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The left leg picks up this time. Bend that knee and open up in that hip. Keep equal weight in the hands for now. Lift the right heel, shifting forward, more into plank so the shoulders come forward. Left foot goes behind you to the ground, knee stays bent. Left hand picks up. Reach it straight up or forward. Palm facing down. Yes. Look to where that hand goes. Lower the hips a bit. Left hand goes down. Left leg picks up. Exhale, step between the hands. Back heel down. Warrior stance, rise up. Warrior 1 to warrior 2, left hand open, front right away. Heel toe the feet, maybe straight line. You look back, make sure that the heel is the farthest thing from your body. Toes are either facing the side or more forward. Heels ground down. Make fists again, power punch it. And really activate through the hands. So you feel the fingertips wrapping around the thumb. Squeeze through the muscles. Feel them shake a little bit too. And we can soften the face and everything that doesn't need the activation. Well, you know, you don't need a... Like the toes can be light. What else? Shoulders soft. Hands engaged though. And just like a releasing poof, just let the hands go. There we go. Jazz fingers, spirit fingers. Flip that left palm. Reverse warrior, right hand slides down the back leg. Reach up more than back. Straighten the leg for a second. Lift, inhale, reach higher. Exhale, bend that knee deeper. Gonna get some good glute strength here. Lift back up to warrior 2. Good, straighten the front leg. Back foot comes in a little bit, just for better balance. Reach it long forward. Left hand down the leg. Right arm up, almost like a twist. You're looking up, stacking the right shoulder above the left. Look up or down at one of the hands. Good, then look down, shifting forward, bending into that left knee. Reach forward, lift off. Back toes face the side wall. Flex the foot. And our last karate chop kick coming up. Bring it up, sweep the hands up, lift the right knee, reach up. Hands open, hands down. Ninja kick, point the toes. And down. Yep, exactly. If I could have been a gymnast, I would have. I actually started yoga because it was like slow motion gymnastics.
But you were a gymnast.
No, I was never. Well, okay, like 2 months when I was 8 years old, but it doesn't really count. I was never anything except an athlete. not a gymnast, not someone that did flexibility things. So I was a cheerleader though, so that was helpful, but I know or something, I don't know. We do that in morning movement actually every day. We do morning movement where we do kicks. But in the morning they don't get this high. It's more like, I know. We make fun of each other every morning. All right, we're gonna take our feet a little wider. Toes turn out, reach up. Like a reverse rocket ship, send it down. And for a little twist here, right hand down on the outside of the foot, left arm reaching up. And switch it, karate chop, hiya. I like to pretend I'm a ninja without the killing people thing. And back to the center, hands to the heart. And then sit back. So you can use the hands or reach forward and sit if there's not a lot of space. Good, feet will go hip distance apart, hands behind your back, fingers point towards the heels. Lift and press into the feet to lift the hips. Here we're going to try a little core work here again. So you lift a little higher, look up, not back. Keep the feet as they are, the heels grounded, and send the hips in between the hands, so straighten the legs and push into the heels. Lift back up. Hold it. Take that right leg and lift it high. Squeeze it. Now just the left heel presses, send the hips back between the hands. Keep the leg lifted. And back. 2 more on that side. Take it back, exhale, straight left leg. Inhale up. 1 more time. Both feet down, lift the hips. Reverse tabletop. Other side, left leg up. Take a deep breath, press the heel up. Exhale, hips between the hands. Straighten the legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Lift. And back, hold it. Both legs up and down. Well, that's usually the reaction of okay. Yeah. All right. Reach up, fold forward. It's got to be a different experience watching like a recording of a video that I do with a person compared to when I'm just like at the camera, but.
I was going to say, I probably ruined all of them.
No. I'd rather have it that way. And it's actually kind of fun to be, if you were watching a video, it's more authentic to be like, oh, that's how it is in class.
Yeah.
Classes are way different than like just a recording.
I've been watching some of the ones that I've been in for, and I'm like, oh, there's my voice. That's unfortunate.
You can hear you when you talk?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
But it's not consistent.
Yeah. It doesn't pick up the music too bad.
Sometimes
Little
it
bit.
does, sometimes it doesn't.
As long as it doesn't catch me for copyright.
No. Just a little instrumental, tiny dancer.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Lift back up. Feet together, knees open wide. I actually have music that I can use that's royalty free. That would be, I could actually put on Zoom and stuff too, but I know. Not important. Just turn that down a little bit. There we go. Lift up. Hug the elbows in, lean forward. This playlist is called Confetti Ready.
That's how I feel every morning when I wake up.
Confetti Ready. All right, we're gonna lift up and add a little bit of pigeon pose to our life. So take your feet just about like this. Grab your right ankle, pull it under. Left leg goes around, one of my favorite transitions into pigeon. Just keep it simple. Lift. Hold in the lift first. Like walk the hands back. Feel the emotions. And then we're gonna dive deep into the emotions by walking it forward. It is said that the hips are the emotional storage place. So when you start to release like the tightness and such here, a lot of things come up. For me, it's always like frustration and angst, anger, because it's these, so things might come up. This is where a lot of people end up bursting out in tears for seemingly no reason, but it's a release.
Is it thought that your hips get tight because you're frustrated, or is it that you're frustrated?
It's just the emotional storage bank of the I don't know. It's probably a little of everything, honestly. It's probably all of it. If you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, then those hormones in your body will signal to tighten up, because it's that fear of anything. Fear of anything makes your cortisol levels rise. So fear that two fears. You're going to die, or fear of the unknown, and sometimes they show up the same. So then they tighten. In this area, it takes so long to loosen up. So when we can get a little release, it just brings up stuff. We'll have to look into that more, but yeah, everything. It's either back bends, twists, and hip openers that cause the tears and emotions. I have burst into tears once or twice. One I really remember, and it was just in a twist. It was just a seated twist. And the teacher said, when you slow down your breath, you slow down your thoughts. And I just, So he said, no more back bends for you. Okay, we're gonna lift back up and just simply switch sides. Lean to the side. So we're probably not in the correct kind of mind frame or space to get into those tiers, but it would be like a yin practice where you're long holding, you're in it. But let's do the other side. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where you start to really feel the feels. Okay, lift a little bit. And then lower down. So I do know some things are working though, because we have consistently the same like 5 people showing up. So it's good. It is good.
I'm your cult follower.
Yes. You, Allie, Jillian, Teresa, and Niles.
I haven't met Allie or Niles.
He's usually on Zoom. I should tell him to come to the studio. Allie's been coming to the noon classes, but she'll come to late ones too. This is my second time today holding pigeon, and it feels wonderful. Okay, let's lift it back up. Lean to the side, bring the legs around. Wide legs. Our favorite. Okay. Let's just start with a little bit of right hand down the leg, side bend style. Yep. Okay. Let's take it on the ankle. It's a tall.
So many requirements.
Oh. Breathe. Don't forget that. Breathe. Sit tall. Reach. Press through the feet. Knees down. Switch sides. Slide. Oh, I'm with you on this side. Can't do it.
You and I have the opposite. So whichever leg you say is stronger, my opposite is stronger.
Well, I'm also mirroring you, so it's my right leg that's awful. Is your right leg awful or left? Because on this side, like if I were turned to face
But
you.
I feel like whenever you're standing, you're like, my left leg is strong, your left leg is stronger when you're standing on it, my right leg is stronger for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that was a really bad moment for my ability to understand that.
Wait. Yes, I'm mirroring. So I say left and right's the opposite of what I'm doing. Lift back up. Slide it down. Slide. Just pancake it down. I'm still looking for someone to dig a heel into my hamstring. I'll find that person soon enough.
We have a Theragun.
That sounds...
It's like a massage thing that goes blah, 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 and...
The electrolyte, the electrode thing, not the electrolytes, but the thing that gives like pulses from into your...
Yeah, but it's got kind of like bigger attachment, and you can't do it for more than like 2 minutes on one area.
Bring it in. I'll do whatever I can. Okay, we lift it up, bring it in, close it in. Give it a squeeze. Hug yourself, love yourself. Be grateful for, what are you grateful for? What did you say you were grateful for today?
Has been my puppy, having a job for yoga with you, so many things.
Great. It's awesome. I'm grateful for free Starbucks, and that's what I got today, and
Was it
for
you
salads.
got points or something? Got it?
Someone paid for it, so that was cool. It was because I attended a training, so she's like, oh, here, have a Starbucks. All right, toes to the top of the mat. Reach forward, roll it down. What else can we be grateful for?
50 degrees less of smoke.
Less, yes, 50 points less of smoke. And the ability to turn the lights off. Let's turn this one off. We're not quite there yet. Hug your knees in again. Rock side to side. Let's take that simple twist. So both knees down to the right. You can always take that top leg a little higher or wrap it up. Good, and then lift the legs back up. Simply switch sides. Bring the legs down to the other side. Resetting the spine, the body to neutral. And unwind that or lift back up. Hug the knees up and in. Take the legs straight up. If we had to pick one pose for fall weather or just the autumn season, I would say legs up the wall. Legs up the wall. Just relax, release, let go. So feet stay up. Head and shoulders are heavy. And slowly just start to bend the knees, hugging them close to you, or grabbing the feet for happy baby pose. Rock side to side. Take up as much space as you want. You've got pretty much half of the studio or more. Just imagine just rolling all around, somersaults galore. We give our legs one more nice little squeeze, and we'll set ourselves up for Shavasana. So definitely still staying a few minutes here, allowing the feet to fall open. Everything surrenders. So eyes closed, let your mind wander without attachments, without holding on. Allow each exhale to sink your body a little deeper onto that mat. Your breath now coming in naturally with no effort. The mouth or the nose, whichever way is most comfortable. And we get to practice a few minutes of just being here, being still, being in this moment. try to take a deep breath in and a slow exhale out. Reach those hands overhead, a long stretch, and roll onto your side, bending the knees. Pause for just a moment. And then transition to a seated pose, lifting, pressing into those hands. Lift back up. And now the practice of yoga begins. That's the first Yoga Sutra. All right, palms up, or maybe it's the second. Inhale, reach up. Connect the hands, draw the hands down to your heart. Take one more deep breath. And let it go. Thank you so much for joining in this Wednesday night yoga practice. Have a wonderful evening. Namaste. Yoga is a cessation